What's up, Scorpio? It's Mastering the Vortex, your 2020 reading overall. I've picked 5 cards from my decks, from my Oracle decks, to get the messages for the year. If you'd like to donate to my Venmo or Zelle, it's vortex9876@yahoo.com. And so since I shuffled already, let's just go ahead and jump into this reading. So we're starting with Oracle of Visions, number 21, Scorpio. Number 21 for Scorpio. Lots of luck there. Lots of luck in that one. Lady Luck, Fate, Taking Risk, Evaluating the Odds, and Superstition, Scorpio. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Clint Eastwood and Dirty Harry. This card is all about evaluating the odds and taking risks. Life is a constant roll of the dice, so you must consider all the pros and cons. While some choices can be avoided, others we are forced to make. Each comes with its own promise of reward or consequence. Our perception of our chances are often influenced by our individual abilities, beliefs, or superstitions. But ultimately, only the lady knows what card she holds. Lady Luck personifies our conceptual approach to luck and fate. Adorned and surrounded by a collection of associated symbols, she offers us another card that will determine whether we have a winning or losing hand. Are we relying too much on luck? Are we struggling to pay our bills but still buying a lottery ticket? Are we basing important decisions simply on the hope that things will turn out in our favor? If so, good luck and keep your fingers crossed, Scorpio. Alright, so here we have the Sacred Traveler card. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Oh, we already got a theme going here. Take some risks, Scorpio, and venture forward. It's all up to you. Take a risk, Scorpio. Great adventures await you. At the end of your life, you are more likely to regret the things that you didn't do than the things you did do. Take risks, Scorpio. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There are no guarantees when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. Where you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling, Scorpio. Boom. Excellent. Next we have Angels and Ancestors deck. And we have the Wise One. Oh yes. Grow within your current situation, Scorpio. Grow within your current situation. The Wise One. Got an owl up there hanging out with the moon. The Wise One. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The Wise One represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. This is a perfect card for you, Scorpio. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity, I missed the raven there, to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the youngest generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects, Scorpio. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. Excellent, Scorpio. Excellent, excellent. Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Challenging times. We have challenging times. Number 5. Challenging times. Ego, conflict, challenges, competition. Human ego can be helpful when it provides us with a sense of self, value, and purpose. However, the ego can also lead to problems when it seeks to build itself up at the expense of others. Quarrelsome energies may be in the air at this time. You may find yourself either instigating disagreements or being pulled into them by others. Step back and examine the real issues behind the conflict, Scorpio. You may find that it's more about being right than it is about what is right. You may also find a relationship to be more challenging than usual, sensing an underlying power struggle even though surface energies appear to be calm. Use your intuition and intellect to ascertain what's happening. While competition can be stimulating, it's disruptive to a relationship. You can avoid this by thinking before you speak or act, and by coming from a place of honesty and love. Nice. Come from honesty and love, Scorpio. And last we have the Luminous Warrior from the Shaman Oracle. And that is number 32. The Luminous Warrior, Scorpio. The Luminous Warrior. The essence. The Luminous Warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs. The invitation. The Luminous Warrior reminds you it is important to focus your power on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. The medicine. Are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away, Scorpio. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationships and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than war. So there we go, Scorpio. Make love, not war. Choose your battles. Luminous Warrior. Challenging times. Number 5. You have the Wise One. Ooh. Tap into that intuition and gain more wisdom from your elders. Great adventure. Take risks this year. I mean, it's double right here. You got number 21, Lady Luck here as well. You know, so be willing to take those steps necessary to, you know, your greatest adventure. So thanks, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me today in Mastering the Vortex. If you'd like to make a donation, please do so at vortex9876@yahoo.com, Zelle, or Venmo. Thanks, guys. I love you. Until next time. Goodbye.